your treasure.
Right. OK, well, I'll go for this one. This
one?
takes my fancy, right? So I'll open it, and there we go.
It's food hell.
It's not.
It is. It is.
OK, you can go.
Would you like to see what's in the other box?
I'll have
please.
this one, just to prove it.
Make sure.
What's for it? There you
Good.
go, sorry.
Bye, Double Soul.
Oh, bye-bye, Dover Soul.
Sorry, Mr. Biggins, but thank you, our genie, Cyrus Toddywaller.
Please don't rub the lamp the next time.
He blew his hat off.
Brilliant.
I can't see anything.
Absolutely brilliant.
Right, shall we start cooking? We'll lose our Dover Soul out of the way.
Oh.
It's like bullseye. This is what you could have had. We'll lose that out of the way.
Bye-bye, Dover Soul.
Right, now, what I want you guys to do, really, as well, is you can do me the dressing for this. If you can take me the chilli, the garlic and the ginger. We just want one chilli, probably enough.
crush.
And we want them really, really fine, crushed up in there as well. If you can peel and chop with the ginger, Nadine, that would be great.
Okay.
Nadia, there you go, peel and chop with that. And then we want some ginger crushed up as well in here with palm sugar. What I'll do is we're going to make a nice little dressing to go with it, all right? Meanwhile, I'm going to get on our spices over here. So,
Right.
there we go. I'm just recovering from our genie, to be honest.
Yes, we all are.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got our spices here, which we've got some Chinese spice powder and some salt. And basically, we're just going to
That's
warm this
spice
up.
powder, you say? That's
Chinese spice powder, yeah,
Oh.
and salt. Bit of sugar, like that. Mix all that lot together. Yeah. Just toast it up to get it nice and warm, like that. And then we take the whole lot. Now, if you smell that,
very nice.
well, that and the smoke
Yeah.
together as well. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take our pork now, like that.
How much is the
Lift this over. And we're going to score the top of it. So we take our Stanley knife and we score
All that fat.
all the fat over the top, like that. These guys are making an awful lot of noise over there.
Aren't they just?
You're in your, what, 50th year of doing
I am.
Panto.
40th.
40th
40th year, yeah,
40th year. Yes. Said on my script, it was 50 years. But what's that like for you then, really? You still enjoying it as much
I
as you ever
love
did?
it. I still enjoy it. It's fantastic. We have great audiences up in Nottingham, and everyone's having a ball. It's really good fun.
Now, I said at the top of this, you've got to try and explain to the French what panto is, because, you know, it's quite difficult to describe.
Yeah, well, it's a bit like Commedia dell'arte. I know that's Italian, but, you know, it's an old, really old tradition of theatre, and usually all the men play women's parts, and then in the Victorian era, it came in that women played men's parts, and they had very long legs with fishnet tights. The men in the audience used to love it, and they used to slap their thighs and say, 12 o'clock, and still no sign of Dick. And it was marvellous. It was really good theatre they would sing. Nowadays, it's become... the children really need to have a hero.
Yeah.
And so the principal boy is played by a man. And it's much more adventurous now. The effects are fantastic. I work for a company where we do really incredible things. Flying carpets, flying me.
Flying you.
Yeah, exactly, which takes quite something. So it's a wonderful tradition, which I'm pleased to say is huge in this country. Every theatre in every city and town has a pantomime.
Because there's no other country like it for pantomime,
No.
is there? It's not done anywhere else.
It isn't.
You think it's because we like that tongue-in-cheek sort of thing?
I think it is, and I think everyone likes to join in, because the biggest thing about it is the audience participation. You know, it's behind you, oh, no, it isn't, oh, yes, it is, you know, and getting the audience to join in is fantastic.
We basically leave it with salt and sugar and everything else on it.
Yeah.
But ideally for 24 hours. Not that you're ever going to make this,
No.
Mr. Biggins.
No, I'm not.
But then what we do is we roast it in the oven, but nice and gently.
Right.
It just gets roasted and roasted in the oven for a good sort of 3 hours, just as it is. And the fat just drips off like that.
Oh, my goodness.
And we end up with this amazing...
Well, I quite like the look of that, funny enough.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Right.
That is great.
And then what we're going to do...
That's 3 hours.
3 hours. We take our little bit of veg in here. Now, the key to wok frying veg...
Oh, very good. Why you don't
Really?
like the pak choi?
I don't know, I just find it dull.
Dull?
Yeah, I find it really not interesting and, you know, sort of... And I like vegetables, but I just don't like that vegetable.
Well, the key to this is not adding too much oil, because people
Right.
always make the mistake. They use the wrong oil. sesame oil to start off with. It's groundnut oil or just plain veg oil. And don't add too much oil. Get the wok nice and hot, and then add water to it. Don't cook with sesame oil. Sesame oil's like a seasoning afterwards.
Right.
Really. So you just put that together. So the pork's sat there. The guys will get the dressing. So you can explain what we've got in the dressing over here.
Spring onion, ginger, mint,
Lime.
garlic, lime,
Chili.
con carne,
Chili.
Fish sauce.
Fish sauce. Oh, not
Yeah.
mine. Little fish sauce and
A lady's squeeze of lime as
Yeah,
well.
a lady's squeeze of lime.
Two lady squeeze.
Got mint and everything else in there.
Mint squeeze.
as big as.
Yeah, no, nice and thin, chef. Yeah, nice and thin.
Nice and thin.
Right, we've got our plate here.
I have a clue what I'm doing. It's gonna be.
You haven't got a clue what
No,
you're
it
doing.
looks very nice. It looks like a soup. It looks.
So how much water do you put in?
Literally about a tablespoon. So
All right.
no more than that, so we just take a little tablespoon there.
So you're really wilting it.
Yeah. You want to keep the flavour in as well, but the key to it is don't keep adding that oil. That's the most important bit really as well. So nice and quick. Got some amazing dressing there. You're going to take this chilli. Now, Eric, if I can get you to basically chop up this piece of pork as well on here.
You want it sliced? Thinly sliced?
We can, no, just chunks.
All right.
Chunks?
Yeah, nice in chunks really as well.
Chunky.
There you go. So we mix all this lot together, take a little bit of this dressing, and this goes in. So I don't suppose you get time to cook when you're doing panto, because it's literally
No.
sometimes twice a day you've got to do
It is twice a day.
Every day?
Every day. 12 performances a week. We get one day off. And that smells very nice. That dressing is good. So I do a lot of supermarket meals in between shows and things.
You have your own microwave.
I have my own little oven, not a microwave. I have
do
an
you?
oven, yes, in the
Okay.
dressing room, which is very important because I don't go out. Because the thought of taking all the makeup off. Oh dear, look at all that fat. Where's that crunchy bit gone?
The crunchy bit is all underneath it and
is
everything
it?
else, yeah.
All right. This looks fabulous.
James,
And then what we do is we grab all our veg like that, place it on there, over the top, and then you put chunks of this.
Lovely.
and the spring onions.
Yeah, spring onions over the top, and then we'll just grab more of this dressing. Spring onions, plenty of spring onions over the top. Put a bit more pork on it. why not?
Actually, it smells very good.
Chunk on there. There you go. A bit more of that. Over the top, we've got this amazing dressing.
Well, bye-bye, boys and girls. Nice to see you. It's been really
I'll do so.
enjoyable. I've had a lovely morning.
Right, well, there you have it. I'll grab you some knives and forks.
Don't rush.
Don't rush. Right, there you have it.
Lovely.
Now, I know you don't like it, but this is... well, dive in, guys. Peter and Susie has chosen a Macon Village Carve de Lugny, 2014, $7.99 from the Co-op.
I have to say,
Yeah,
See it.
it's delicious.
it's the dressing, it's lovely.
The dressing is superb. The crispy bits of the meat are delicious.
Nice, there you go. Well, that's all for today on Saturday Kitchen. Thanks
Very
to
good.
Pascal Ozignac, Eric Chavot and Nadia Hussain. Cheers also to the fabulous Christopher Biggins. Cheers to Peter Richards and Susie Berry for the great wine choices today. And our very own Genie of the Lamp, Cyrus Toddywaller. That image has left me scarred for life. I need a drink. Right, all the recipes are always on our website, of course. Go to bbc.co.uk/Saturday Kitchen. We'll be back next Saturday. In the meantime, have a very happy Christmas and a happy New Year too. Bye for now.
Nice wine.
Nice wine.
Very nice wine.
It seemed like the big day had gone in a flurry. Now for festive TV and hot turkey curry. For Christmas together, BBC One.